Hey poopers, welcome to hashtag straight poop. Trying something different today. I'm not showing my mug. I'm ugly enough. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I got some of your everyday Heinz cocktail sauce. I got Concord grape jelly or jam, which is better. I got a pound of ground beef. It's 90% lean, okay? I got a half a cup of Progresso Italian style breadcrumbs. Now, I don't use this stuff if I'm making a regular hamburger or concrettin or something like that, but I do in these meatballs because this is my mom's recipe. And I'm preparing this. I've done this recipe on TV a million times. Pretty sure it's in our eCOOKBOok that if you look at the graphics and follow that, and then you can get yours too. It's 125 recipes. BarBeQue Cannabis, okay? Published in 2018, and it's yours. So, let me get in here. And I'm going to incorporate the breadcrumbs, okay? The salt and the pepper. All right, now in this pot, what do I got? I already showed you. I got a jar of cocktail sauce. I got a jar of Concord grape jam. I got Leon Perrins, okay? And I'm probably going to give that another shot. And it's on low, so yeah. I also have, which comes close to the barbecue sauce I manufactured, which was my Papa Dave's recipe. I put about 3 tablespoons in of Casey Masterpiece. I had Rich Davis on Culinary Adventures from KCMO, and his dad discovered Casey Masterpiece and opened up a bunch of restaurants in Kansas and in Missouri. So, yeah, and that's the closest thing to my Papa Dave's recipe and his 4 brothers. Okay, so that's what I got, okay? And I got the meatballs. All right, man. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna roll these guys, and like I said, I got a pound of meat here. Hey, my email address is Shetland Sheepdog 420 bbqmedia@gmail.com. You can email me if you want. What I got here, I got half beef broth, cannabis oil, okay, some lemon juice, and some red wine vinegar. I'm dumping it in here. Okay. I'm going to bring the heat up. There we go. And then I'm going to start rolling some meatballs. Let's stir this up. Yeah, it's looking good, man. Now, what do I have in here? This recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of dried minced onion, herbs de Provence, beef, pepper, a few grinds, some garlic powder. Dump it in here too. And I'm stirring. Now see how the sauce is, see how the, what do you call it? The cocktail sauce and the jam is now liquefied. That takes about 20 minutes to get it good and liquefied like this. Okay, if you're making a big batch, this is only a pound. I made them with 10 pounds. My mom, you know, big parties and New Year's Eve and shit like that she used to entertain. she'd make, you know, 10, 15 pounds, didn't matter. Had a cauldron, a stock pot. Best way to do this is when you do it and it's done after about an hour and a half of the meatballs drinking up that delicious broth. Let cool, put it in the fridge. There's going to be a skin of fat. Remove that orange fat. Now this is 90% lean. You're not going to have much fat, but if you do, it's best the next day, okay? So I'm telling you that. Okay, let's get that going. Do I have a dog around here who can eat this? Puppy? Someone? Gloves are the best thing to use, because you can get rid of gloves very fast when you're rolling meatballs. But I hate that collagen that sticks to your fingers and your palms, and then you gotta wash your hands many times. And I'm like I'm not a Felix Unger, okay, from Odd Couple. I'm not a cleanliness, you know, freak, but, you know, having sanitation license and running the back of the house or the front of the house in a tavern or nightclub or whatever, or, you know, just catering for 30 years. I take cleanliness really seriously, as you can tell. I mean, how many guys or gals are on any type of streaming platform doing this with gloves? You don't see it on the Food Network. You certainly don't see it on the Cooking Channel. I don't watch those two networks. Reason being is being copied is a compliment. And when this all started out, when cable didn't have much programming except for sports, weather, and news, they needed entertainment and education, and BarBeQue was kind of like nouveau to Madison Avenue ad agencies and PR firms. And Food Network didn't have much programming. It had Bobby Flay, had Sarah Moulton, and I don't even remember, man, but it wasn't much. So the pioneers of BarBeQue cooking on TV was Bobby Flay, was Steve Reichland, who's from the BarBeQue Bibles books. He's been around as long as me. George Hirsch from the West Coast, and me from Chicago. That was it, man. 4 of us. We are the first barbecue chefs on TV. That's a fact. Not just making that up. So anyway, I'm rolling this. And a pound, you could see 2, 4, 6, yeah. A pound, 16 ounces. I'm rolling it into 2-ounce balls, okay? You could do it smaller. However, this is gonna cook for a while, okay? And I want it to drink up that sauce, okay? And the only way you can do that is to basically bring it to a simmer, okay? And then put the cover on it, let it go. I let it go for at least an hour, and then I check, and then usually, you know, I'll stir it every so often, and usually it takes about an hour and a half. So yeah, you see it's kind of bubbling on the sides. That's what you want. You don't want to boil it, all right? You want it to just, and of course when you put the cover on it, it's going to come up, you know, it's going to get more intense of a boil, so I'm going to turn it down to 3, and then I'm going to put the cover on it. Okay, so that's an hour and a half, and we're trying something new here at #StraightPoop. We're going to try and time lapse on some of these recipes because they do take a while, and I don't expect you to sit here and watch this brew in a cauldron of great sauce. Okay, so Jim's my editor. Let's do some time lapse for the viewers. Yeah, we're stirring. Kind of reminds me of Bonnie Hunt going through. We're walking in the movie Dave. So, okay. While we were away and before I put the cover on, and when Jim, before he went to, time lapse, I took my my squeezer, squeezed some lemon, half of it, or close to it, and then dumped the pith and the skin, just to add some tang. Okay, I'm getting this out of the way. I'm going to show you what we got here. Okay, so I got a bed of egg noodles, and I got those beautiful meatballs. Okay, and they're 2 ounces each, and I think that a plate should have 4. That's a half pound. Use 90% lean, okay? So there's not going to be a whole lot of shrinkage, and there's not going to be a whole lot of fat. But like I said earlier, man, let me get some of that gravy on there, which is damn good. Like I said, there's not going to be a whole lot of fat. It's 90%. And if you want, you can take this, let it cool, put it in the fridge overnight, cover it. And in the morning, man, there's going to be maybe a layer of fat, depending on how lean or how fatty the beef you're using. And just scrape that off. And then when you want to serve it for lunch or dinner, just reheat it. It's great, man. It really is. This is one of my mom's go-to recipes. And I've cooked it on TV a million times. Grab your free eCOOKBOOK, 125 BarBeQue cannabis recipes, free to everyone who visits us here. Go to the comment section, and at the very top, you're going to see a pin that looks like something that goes into a board, a cork board, a bulletin board. There's going to be a link there. Click on that. It'll direct you to a place, a very enchanting place, where you put your email. In like 2 sweet seconds, you'll get a downloaded folder of 230 pages, man. Not a leaflet, not a brochure, not an email from somebody who thinks they're doing you a favor. Okay? I don't want your money. Just grab the book and cook from it. And join us here again. My dogs love having you here. Poopers, I'm a pooper too. Join us again here at #StraightPoop. We'll see you next time. Try the recipes and hang loose.